Hi everyone, John Connolly, President of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce. And this is Chamber Check-In, your source for virtual networking, great local solutions, and content. Hey, we're glad you joined us today on Chamber Check-In. A shout out to 9 North that does produce the program. We appreciate their partnership. And for all things Chamber related and to find out what's cooking business-wise and event-related for businesses, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses, like the two we have here on Chamber Check-In. Speaking of, let's bring the first of our guests out here on Chamber Check-In. It's Guild Mortgage. Tina Hagen is their person. Tina, welcome. First of all, tell us briefly about Guild Mortgage.
Thank you so much, John. So Guild Mortgage has been around for about 60 years now, and I really feel like it's the best of all of the worlds. We really focus on making sure that the client satisfaction is at utmost. Everything is streamlined and easy for everyone through the process, but then we also don't disappear at the end. I like to keep in check with everyone throughout the rest of the life of their loan. So to know that I'm always there as a resource. And then we get to offer all of the fun products, just like every other bank and credit union out there, and have all of those really great opportunities too.
Yeah, and beyond that, though, there's a lot of services, everyone, that is involved with some of these mortgage services. Describe for us some of those hidden ones that you find that people are surprised that, hey, we offer that too.
I'm so sorry, my internet cut out. Can you repeat that question for me?
Yeah, just, there's a lot of services you guys provide, the basic ones, but what other specialized services does Guild have for customers?
Thank you. So one factor that I really love is we have a lot of amazing first-time homebuyer programs. With everything going on in the economy and affordability, it can be such a great challenge to buy a house right now. And so we have so many great options that, are offered for lower credit scores, credit challenges, or just folks that don't have a lot of cash on hand because everything is so expensive these days.
Yeah, and tell us about the process sometimes. Sometimes people think, oh, it just happens, or others think, oh gosh, it's going to take forever. Share with us just briefly some of the procedural things that people should expect when they're going through that process of getting a mortgage.
Of course. So the pre-approval itself is pretty easy. It probably takes about 15 to 20 minutes. We look at your credit history, your employment history, how much funds you have on hand, things like that. Once you start shopping for your house, that's the fun part. And then, we circle back in once you find your house and we check the value of the house. We check to make sure that there's not going to be anything exciting when you purchase the house and take ownership. On average, it takes about 45 to 60 days. It can be very daunting, but at this point in the mortgage industry, we really want to try and make it as streamlined as possible because I don't want a headache and I certainly don't want you to have a headache.
Oh, I know. It's some of the challenges at time. Well, and that's why everyone, you use a real qualified person like Guild Mortgage to help you through that process, because you don't want to get it closing, do you? And then find issues,
Yeah.
do you? So, and I'm sure you've got
No,
stories about that, right?
I do. Yes. All of us want you to get to the closing table to move into that beautiful new house.
Absolutely. Say, how do people get in touch with you, Tina?
Yeah, so I'm on all the social medias, Mortgages with Tina, or I also have a beautiful website, mortgageswithtina.com, trying to make it nice and easy.
Sure sounds easy. Everyone, check them out. That's Tina Hagen. And Tina, share with us your last thoughts you'd like to tell everyone about, what's going on in your industry.
The biggest thing everyone's talking about right now is interest rates. We are seeing interest rates trend downwards. So if you have that higher interest rate, you're going to want to start connecting with someone. Or if you've racked up a ton of credit card debt over the last couple of years, let's definitely sit down and see if we maybe have some better options for you with a lower interest rate.
Tina Hagen of Guild Mortgage, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. We appreciate the advice and counsel like an experienced person like Guild does and has on staff like Tina. And now, everyone, coming up next, we've talked about your mortgage services. Now we're going to talk about some services for your body and health and mind. And we've got Felicia Permenter from Right Spot Wellness. Hi. And we also have in the background there the doctor, too, as well, don't we?
We do. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you
Welcome to Chamber Check. And first of all, Tell us, Felicia, your business story. How did you get started?
Yeah, so we are a husband and wife team, and we have another partner who is along the ride with us. And collectively, we saw these gaps in healthcare. We saw people having to wait long time for doctor's appointments, getting to those appointments, and their story not being heard, their symptoms not really being addressed. And we saw that there was a need to fill that hole and provide really comprehensive, integrative root cause care to get down to the root of the problem.
Yeah, and that's what separates you. You have a little unique business model. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so we're an integrative care clinic. So we offer everything from chiropractic care, IV therapy, functional medicine, lifestyle medicine, root cause medicine. And what's unique is that we're all under one roof. So you don't have to travel to multiple different locations and see multiple different providers. You're able to get a full service experience right here at the right spot.
Right, and besides having the doctor of chiropractic on your team, you're a nurse, right?
Yes, I'm a nurse
Yeah,
practitioner.
so that combination, everyone really is a nice team, and family and business. Now, where are you located here?
We're located in Roseville, right across the street from Rosedale Mall.
Oh, easy to find, everyone. So check them out. So tell us about how you came up with Right Spot, that the brand for that.
Yeah, so that name actually belonged to our business partner, Dr. Tin Tran. He had a vision for Right Spot Wellness, and when we all joined forces together, it made sense to keep the name because it really is embodying all of what we do and all of what you can get right here at the right spot. And being chiropractic, they hit the spot with their adjustments and get you out of pain and on your way.
That sounds great. Say, what trends you seen in your industry, that you're seeing right now? And maybe I should address the doctor on that. What are you seeing in the industry here?
Yeah, well, we're seeing a lot of things. One of the things where people are really waking up, they're really wanting root cause medicine and they're wanting like an integrative care process. So what we do is we listen to the trends and listen to the people and try to give them what they want. So we just tailor our services to fit their goals and their needs and their wellness.
Yeah, and because one of the things that I find, you mentioned about integrated, there is a lot that goes on. There's so many variables with healthcare that each individual is unique, but I find that sometimes it's what they're eating, sometimes they're allergic to something. I mean, what are you finding? Are those sometimes some of those things that pop up that are unsuspected?
Absolutely. So many of the symptoms that people have, so many of the problems they're experiencing can be solved by simple changes in diet, simple changes in lifestyle. And the conventional medicine model is quick to push medication, surgical interventions, and very rarely do we look at what your lifestyle is and how we can make adjustments to that to bring you some symptom relief, pain management, and overall, finding solutions to the chronic problems you're experiencing.
Yeah, and one of the things, my son lectured me because he's a tennis player. He follows Novak Djokovic, and apparently Novak, when he went gluten-free, he said he had more energy, became better, and everything else. So it worked for him. It doesn't work for everyone, of course, but those are just one of those simple things when you're an athlete or you're dealing with something that if you make that small change, it can make a big difference, right?
Absolutely. And that's what we're here to do is to help people find what are those small, easy changes that you can make? How can we help you feel empowered and then hold you accountable to make those changes so you can see big differences and big changes, improvements in your life?
Absolutely. So Felicia, we have about 30 seconds left in your segment here at Chamber Check-In. Share with us your last thoughts you'd like to tell everyone.
What did you say, Dr. Perm? Last thoughts here.
Just things. There's no one magic pill or bullet or treatment. Wellness is a cumulative thing. So do all the things, take care of yourself, work hard, play hard, and then treat yourself well and maintain your body because health is wealth.
And I'll add that healing is not linear. It's a process, it's a journey, and
Sure.
it's lifelong. Wellness is lifelong.
Well said, Dr. Permenter, Felicia Permenter. Thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. And to Tina Hagen of Guild Mortgage. Thanks so much, Tina, for joining us on Chamber Check-In. And now the vision of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce is to promote business, develop leaders, and connect communities, and we are so glad you connected with us today. A shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Check-In. We appreciate their partnership. And for all things chamber related, event related, and to find local businesses that can help find solutions for you, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses like Guild Mortgage and Right Spot Wellness. Everyone, in 3 weeks will be our next episode. We're going to skip a week because of the Labor Day weekend. So have a great day.